everyone, so I'm going to be doing a review on the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. Now, I originally had only one of these. I don't know, I just threw it in a drawer and I never really used it. And then, I don't know, it was like a while ago, I pulled it out again and I tried it again and I was like, oh my god, this is a really good eyeshadow. So I went ahead and picked up a few more of the L'Oreal Infallible, so I have 5 now. And I really like these shadows. I think they're really unique. They are a very different kind of texture than the normal kind of eyeshadows that you can expect to buy. So they come in this little pot like this. On the bottom you can see the actual colors. It's like see-through. So it's like a lid. And then there is this like little black plastic insert, and it's basically like this little stopper that kind of like stamps down on the actual product. Okay, so it just looks like that. And then the eyeshadow is in there. So this is kind of interesting because it's almost like this little thing to tap it down. It is kind of a mixture between a pigment, a cream shadow, and a regular eyeshadow. So it's kind of a very unique mixture of textures. Like there is actually a liquid component to these shadows. So that's why they're kind of creamy, but they're also loose. Like it's just really hard to describe. It almost reminds me of like a pigment that you've pressed yourself that isn't quite dry yet. I'll go ahead and show you the 5 colors that I have. This is the first one and it's called Sahara Treasure, and this is like a bronze golden taupe color. This one is called Hourglass Beige, and it's this really pretty vanilla champagne beige color. This one's called All Night Blue. Now this might look kind of purple on my camera, but it is this gorgeous, really deep blue. So it might not be showing up completely color accurately on here, but believe me, it's like this beautiful midnight blue color. The next one is called Purple Obsession, and this is a very blue toned deep purple. And the last one that I have is called Flashback Silver, and it kind of just looks gray on here, but when you actually put it on, it has a very beautiful, almost like a lavender tone to it, like a silvery lavender color. So it definitely has some kind of like a purple duochrome effect. So all of these are, I think they actually have, I think one that's like a black one that I think might not be shimmery, but all the ones I have this really pretty shimmery, almost like a metallic finish. So I've gone ahead and swatched them for you in the order that I showed them. So the first is that really light champagne color, the sort of the golden one. This is the blue, the purple, and the last one is the silvery one. So I don't know if you can see that, like that kind of silvery it does have like a little bit of a lilac, this beautiful undertone. Now as you can see, they're all quite metallic, especially these two. Like these ones really shimmer, but also like the blue and the purple, they don't have sparkle or anything like that in them. Like there's no glitter in them, but they just have this really gorgeous finish. Like I love this for a highlight. It's a really shimmery highlight, like a really frosty finish. And they do have other colors. I saw that they came out with this really beautiful auburn red color and another one that's like a green one, and they have like a chocolate brown. So actually on my eyes, I have some of the blue color here, and this light silver is on the inner part right there. And I do actually have a tutorial on this look, so maybe you can check that out to see how they apply. I don't know if it's going to be up before or after, but I will link it below this video. They are a little bit tricky to apply because they do have a slightly different texture than, you know, powder eyeshadows, so you just have to kind of get used to how to apply them. I like to apply them with just a really flat shader brush like the MAC 239 or something. You do need to apply a little bit of pressure to get a really smooth payoff. Just use anything with like a flat, you know, like a flat head, and then just really kind of push it on. And what happens is that because it's kind of like a pigment, almost like a little bit of a creamy texture, they bond somehow with your skin. I don't know what it is. Like this is just without an eyeshadow base, and you can tell how pigmented they are. They do last a really long time on me. It says 24 hours. I honestly haven't tested that out because who really wants to wear makeup for 24 hours? So they are quite long lasting on me. Like I honestly haven't had any problems with them. So overall, I really like these eyeshadows. I mean, I definitely would recommend them. The price varies, like they're not dirt cheap drugstore makeup. Like I don't know how much they cost in the States. Here they're quite expensive in Switzerland. Maybe you can get them on like a, you know, buy one get one half off or something like that. I know that some people have said that these are sort of like the drugstore version of the Armani Eyes to Kill eyeshadows, because Armani actually belongs to L'Oreal. So it's L'Oreal is owns lots of brands, and Armani is also owned by L'Oreal. So it could be that they are using a very similar formulation. I honestly don't have, like I don't have the Armani Eyes to Kill shadows, so I can't, you know, compare them for you directly on this video. But I think I looked at the Armani Eyes to Kill shadows and they were really beautiful as well. They did have kind of more unique colors than the ones from L'Oreal at the drugstore, but the texture seemed really similar. Like I honestly didn't really notice much of a difference in texture. So if you're looking for that kind of Armani Eyes to Kill shadow, like if you've been looking at those and you're not sure if to buy them or not because they are really expensive from Armani, maybe try out the one from L'Oreal, the Infallible, and see how you like them. You can kind of see, you know, how the texture works and how they apply and stuff like that. That is it for this review of the L'Oreal Infallible shadows. I hope that was helpful for you, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for my next makeup tutorial. Bye everyone!